Luciano Arango was our 2012 McFatter Technical High School valedictorian and graduated simultaneously from McFatter Technical College with a diploma in network support. He was also one of the first students here at McFatter that I got to know well in my first year back here as director. We had a great conversation during our senior lunch together, and I knew then that he was a terrific young man with a bright future. He was raised first in Columbia and then in Hollywood, Florida by immigrant parents. After graduating from McFatter, he went to Harvard and studied computer science, helping pay for his schooling throughout college by working a job with the Harvard Information Security team that he landed because of his technical degree from McFatter. He was the youngest student their team had ever hired. After graduating from Harvard and working as a software engineer at LinkedIn, he turned to entrepreneurship. Since then, he's created 5 companies, raised over $2 million in venture capital, built artificial intelligence algorithms used by Fortune 500 companies, and has sold 2 companies worth millions of dollars. Oh, wait. In 2019, he was named to Forbes' 30 Under 30 list at the age of 26 for his work in building enterprise technology companies. In the past year, he's been leading engineering teams at an AI company with over $60 million in funding, while also advising and investing in startups as part of a syndicate of former founders he's created called House AI. Truly an exceptional man. It is an honor to have him here with us this evening and a privilege to introduce him to you. Please welcome Luciano Arango.
Oh, let me get this in the right. Perfect. Hello, everybody. Okay, am I too close? Perfect. So often in graduation speeches, you're going to hear speakers say, "Oh, I was in your shoes," but they're lying. They weren't. I was. I sat right there. I picked up my free styrofoam box lunch from the courtyard. I also sat confused, asking why the cheapest food option was La Piazza and not the cafeteria. My parents were undocumented Colombian immigrants. Miss Barone was my counselor. Miss Lynn was my brace advisor. I studied networking as a technical degree, and I earned as well my technical accreditations. I was in your shoes. I really, really sat right where you're all sitting. And look, often I hate saying that I went to Harvard. I'm always afraid to say it. In fact, they call it dropping the H-bomb. Because all of a sudden, people think that you're some sort of genius or that you must be super rich. I'm not a genius, and I wasn't rich. People think this because they're afraid to admit that I got here because I worked really, really hard. If they admit that, they'd have to admit that they too could have gotten here had they worked really hard. They want to protect their ego, to put me in a different bucket, to put me in a different category, to make me seem different when I'm not. I was in your shoes. And yeah, look, I got into Harvard because I worked really hard, but you know what? I had the secret sauce. Confidence. Simply believing yourself. And look, I know it sounds so cliche. I know, but I promise you, confidence is everything. Look, obviously hard work, and I gave you all the hard work pitch, but let me tell you something. You're only motivated to work hard if you think you can actually make it. I bet right now, right here, if I had guaranteed the top 20% of this class $1 million, all of you would have better grades. So don't tell me you can't. To tell you the truth, the only reason I went to Harvard was that my brother, an incredibly smart McFatter graduate from 2010, 2 years before me, he got such a good PSAT score that he got a brochure urging him to apply to Harvard. By then, it was too late. He hadn't applied himself hard enough at school. But not me. I was about to get into McFatter. I grabbed that brochure, I framed it. I had a real shot at it. I was so excited. You all have a shot. Do you want to know why? Because my brother didn't go to Harvard. He went to college right here in Florida. But he realized he had a shot, and he started working really hard. He's like, I can also make it. He realized his potential. He studied computer science. That's not the easy major, and you guys all know it. He got a job early at Airbnb way before that IPO. Then he got a job at Facebook before the stock tripled. He just texted me that he found 2.5 Bitcoin that he mined when he was in college. He actually made it. No Harvard needed there. So I need you all to start believing in yourself right now, because I was in your shoes. And to be honest, I need to believe in myself. This speech is as much for you as it is for me. Today is my last day at my job. I mean it. I put my 2 weeks ago. I'm starting a new company. I'm starting a banking platform. But I'm back to square one. I'm back to no salary. I'm back to high risk. I'm back to hard work. But hey, at least I got the secret sauce.